Hi, I'm Thomas. This is Sekiro, Shadows Die Twice, the latest game by From Software, creators of, among other things, Dark Souls and Bloodborne. They make good games. I've heard this game is also good. I will play it. I've also heard it's very difficult, which is unfortunate, as hard things are not easy. But it certainly is aesthetic. So, Sekiro is not a fantasy role-playing game. Well, it is, but it's historical fantasy, set in Japan in the past, with swords. I don't know about Shadows Die Twice, but I believe Sekiro means, or the characters can be read as, a one-armed wolf. So I'm going to start the game here, and we will have quite a lot of cutscenes. Please enjoy.
Toki wa Sengoku Makki. 日の本すべてを焼いた戦火は未だに勢い衰えず、山深いアシナの国にも燃え広がっていた。
終わるのか。敵将田村討ち取ったり。
剣聖アシナ一子、国取りの決戦であった。
野良犬が心すらなくしたか。ああ、共に来るか、飢えた狼。
そして戦場で拾われた狼は修行の末熟達の忍びとなった。
忍びの掟は忘れまいな。親の次に大事なもの、お前の心に刻むがよい。あれが今日からお前の主だ。命をとして守る。たとえ奪われるとも必ず取り戻すのだ。よいな、狼よ。
一心の国取りから24年、アシナの国は斜陽にあり、狼の忍びは全てを失っていた。育ての義父も守るべき主も。
忍びよ、目覚めてください。あなたの主のために。
It's a cold winter's day, 20 years after the first cutscene of the opening cinematics, and the shinobi known as Wolf is depressed. I don't know why yet, but he's lost everything apparently. However, a mysterious woman has thrown down this thing from a hole in this, above this well. It reminds me of the opening of Dark Souls, actually. Instead of the Knight Oscar throwing down a key, we've got a note. Kuro's wolf, your destiny awaits you at the Moonview Tower. Escape from the well and find the tower bathed in moonlight, even without a blade. Ah, yes, he has no sword. Not good for a shinobi. Well, let's see what we can do to a world which has presumably done nasty things to us. So this is the land of Ashina. I don't know if that's a real place in Japan. I suspect it is not. That's the nice thing about the Sengoku period. A and air wall jump. Yeah, that works. Can you wall jump multiple times? No. Oh, yes? No. It looks like you get one wall jump. So you can't bounce back and forth. Oh. No. Having wall jumped already, you need to actually land on the ground to jump again. Still, this is already a lot faster and more mobile than a Souls game. More akin to Bloodborne, but even more so. It feels good to play. Let's get out of this well and find out what kind of shinobi problems we have going on. Apart from the lack of like a sword and a master and so on. Ashina Reservoir. Yeah, castle walls, but broken. So that first cutscene was 20 years ago. Ooh, can I jump over there? I can. Dead end. At that time, this Ishin Ashina guy conquered the land. His name probably has some sort of relevance to the place being called Ashina. And presumably the enormous man with hair, wool hug, the enormous man with hair who found Wolf here as a child must presumably have been on Ashin's side, since they prospered after the war. Was that guy Kuro? The note mentions Kuro's wolf. This guy is, of course, Wolf. Okami, I think, is the Japanese word. So stop hugging wall. Right. I've got to move my microphone out of the way of the screen. I couldn't actually see the X prompt there. That makes sense. Ah! Advance without being seen. So as well as being way more about mobility... I'm not sure he's completely lost his will to live. He did seem very unhappy. So this plays in many ways like a Souls game, but there are major differences. Stealth is one of them. Mobility is another one. Eavesdrop. The divine heir. Genichiro-sama, Lord Genichiro, appears to be a important person, perhaps a bad guy. This kind of organized stealth is certainly new to From Software, as is eavesdropping being a mechanic rather than just something you do. It's nice to have it organized, I guess. I guess these guys are basically giving me hints about how to do the stealthing. A hole in the wall. Helpful. Yeah, there's no way some sort of super athletic ninja guy could be around to climb up a cliff. The Chang. So if you're not aware, shinobi means ninja. I mean, ninja means ninja, both Japanese words. I think shinobi is male ninja, specifically. There's probably some nuance to it of which I am unaware. But same basic concept. Now, I believe the difference between a shinobi and a samurai... Oops. Is that a samurai are considered noble, sort of men of honor, who would never do dirty things, like a samurai climb. Looks like I can either jump up with the A button here. Whoa! Ooh, okay. So that's what happens when you die in this game. Death happens. Like a huge red death. This is the equivalent of you died. And I wasn't really expecting to experience it immediately, but I just had to experiment. So let me try and just rush through that again. Now, what was I saying? Shinobi are like... they're swordsman retainers like a samurai is, I think. But shinobi are supposed to be the guys who will kind of do anything to get the job done. Not do things that are too Right, so the mobility stuff. You can fail and die. This is still a From Software game. Though I did notice something, which I'll show you in just a second here. When I was walking along the edge of the cliff earlier, it lulled me into a false sense of security, because the game does have an affordance, which Bloodborne certainly didn't give you. I'm going to walk up against this cliff and try and run off. I don't fall. So you're convenient. Like, you don't just fall off a cliff. However, as I've learned a few seconds ago, if you jump, you can just jump off the cliff. It's only if you're walking off it that the game will save you from yourself. I made a hand gesture there to indicate walking. You probably can't see it. It was quite funny. So let's get used to this and try and move around in a fluent way, but without constant failure. While that would be pretty apposite for a From Software game. Can't open this door. I like to think that I am better at playing these now than I was when I first started Dark Souls 1 in 2012 or whenever. I've watched old videos of myself playing that game, and I was very bad. Just exceptionally awful. Can't possibly be as bad now as I was then. So let's try and live up to that. That wild claim. This divine air, that must be the moon view tower. There's the moon, which you can view. It's all very pretty, this Ashina Reservoir. It's a feudal Japanese architecture and mountain landscape in the snow. It's a very nice looking game indeed. So movement on these ledges is camera relative. You move the left control stick in the direction you want to go relative to the camera, not to where your character is positioned. And you can indeed... well, it says climb up with X. You can do that, but you can also, as I was learning, you can climb up with up, like as if it was a wall jump. But that is risky. Can I go up here? There's sword guys up there, so I don't want to. Anyway. The safe way to move around is not to jump, basically. If you use the X button and the left stick, you're not going to randomly fall off things, I think. However, jumping is a rapid way to get to many places you might not otherwise be able to reach and move around very quickly. Ah, and a young child reading. That must be the divine air.
よく来てくれた。久しいな、狼よ。
Okami. Ah.
お迎えに参上いたしました。
See, Wolf is concerned with propriety. Doesn't randomly shake the name of the hand of a divine heir. Child seems disappointed, or I guess he has responsibilities as a noble person. Nice.
くさび丸、そなたの刀だ。我が忍びよ。主従の約定に従い、命を賭し、我に仕えよ。
Kiai. Excellent. So, we are no longer a swordless shinobi. Kusabi Maru. Oh, so the divine heir's name is Kuro. We don't know yet what the name of Wolf's adoptive father was. Something else, presumably. An heirloom of the Hirata family, cadet branch from Ashina. Is Kuro Hirata Kuro or Ashina Kuro? Or is that unclear? Once thought lost. I wonder what happened. Why is this guy imprisoned? Why was the other guy in the well? Let's ask questions. Respectfully.
傷を負っておるようだな。そうだ。そなたにこれを託そう。薬水のひょうたんだ。これで傷を癒してくれ。
Oh, heck yes. I will take this gourd. Resting refills the gourd. It's an Estus flask. Hooray! Apprentice of the extraordinary Dr. Dugan, seeds within.
さて、そなたの体はその後大事はないか。
その後とは。
あの世のこと覚えておらぬのか。
はい。
いや、司祭は後にしよう。今このアシナの城を脱さねばならぬ。堀沿いに進んだ橋の下に場外への抜け穴がある。一心様よりそう聞いたことがある。まずはその橋下の抜け穴を見つけてきてほしい。見つけたらそうだな、足の歯笛で合図をくれるか。ほら昔聞かせてくれたであろう。こうピーッとな。その音を頼りにそなたのもとへ行こう。
Alright, quite a lot of stuff there. Quick items. Let's wander around and explore the Moonview Tower while I digest some of that. So Kuro calls Ishin Sama. It's probably not his father. How does this go? Wolf doesn't know what happened. He doesn't know how... well, he must know up to some point, and then he just lost his memory of why exactly they're in this predicament. I'm guessing a Lord Genichiro has something to do with it. Medicinal pellets, slowly restore vitality. Oh, so we get multiple healing items. Presumably the gourd is reusable and the pellet is not. We want to escape from this place, which is Ashina Castle. And presumably hostile forces hold it. The reed whistle thing is interesting. It implies Kuro and Wolf have known each other for a very long time. Presumably Kuro was quite young when he was given a shinobi bodyguard. Ah, he's suggesting that I get healed before going out there. That seems reasonable. Quick items, equipment menu. Right, we'll equip the healing gourd, the pellet. Locked. Inventory, same items as before. Options. I'll look into that stuff more in detail later. The game stat screen here certainly promises a lot of capabilities and numbers to come. I'm vaguely excited. It all looks so good too. I love these brush strokes that highlight everything. It's nice and aesthetic. And the third kind of item I've got here is a homeward idol. A palm-sized wooden Buddha used to return home. Ah, it's like a homeward bone, but a Buddhist one. Held by the wolf ever since he was saved by his father. Okay. How does this gourd work? Oh, heals you very quickly. But I now have 0 uses. Alright, that is not the same as an Estus flask. It's something you can use sometimes. I don't know whether I'll get more uses of it or not, but it's... okay, that'll change playstyle things. It's time to open this door and venture out into Ashina Castle. I need to find a secret passage and escape with this young divine heir, who I'm guessing has fallen out of favour in some kind of political struggle. And I'll do that next time. Thanks for watching Sekiro: Shadows Die Twice.